This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, July 19th, 2017. The title of this rant is The Modern GOP. All flash, absolutely no substance. So having all control of all the levers of government, the presidency, the House, and the Senate, and the Supreme Court, let's say also, the Republicans couldn't get the repeal of ObummerCare in. And let's take a quick look back as to what this party has become and why it's going to just continue to be worse for them. So healthcare went down. And if we look at the Republican Party since Reagan, they have been that small government party. They've said it's going to be great. Basically what they want to do is decrease taxes on the rich, decrease environmental pollution controls, thereby obviously increasing the amount of poison that's allowed in the atmosphere, decreasing the minimum wage or never allowing the minimum wage to increase, and an all-out assault on our earned benefits such as Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and basically allowing regulations throughout all of commerce to allow corporations to just basically screw the average working person. And of course, this is a big thing. They want less of this, but they want more of controlling of women's bodies and telling them what to do. Okay? So they've done this by running against tax and spend. They've run it against latte liberal. What was Reagan's famous line? The worst things that you could ever hear is, I am from the government and I am here to help. He made a big thing about all of that. But the government is there to help us. They've done it by gerrymandering. They've done it by having voter ID and voter disenfranchising. They have done it by running on fear. They used to get a lot of play, and they still get a lot of play about God, guns, and gays. Running against, running with God, running with guns, running against gays, all of that stuff. And fear is a huge, huge motivator. Fear of Muslims, fear of people of color, all right? And they've done it also by having extreme opposition to their esteemed, extreme hatred of their esteemed opposition, so to speak. It's us versus them. It's tribalism. And it basically comes down to the concept that the GOP is rich white men trying to tell everyone else what to do. They're anti-women, they're anti-poor, they're anti-people of color. The world is changing all over the place. A vast majority of Americans, they want an increase in the minimum wage. They want an increase in Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare. Not an extreme increase, but so people won't get thrown on the streets. They have a belief that global climate change is real, and they know it, and they're willing to have us tax carbon as a way to work on that. They believe that we have to have comprehensive immigration reform. Just yesterday, a man that had been in the United States for over 25 years, had 3 or 4 children that were American citizens, had been paying his taxes, had been meeting with the immigration, Customs and Immigration, got sent back. Hadn't done a thing wrong in the United States. Got to stop that. The vast majority of Americans are willing to tax the rich more, and they're also willing to have an increase in gun safety laws. But basically, these white men who want to tell us what to do, these rich white men basically want to take us back to, the 1950s, if not the 1850s. So all I can say is, stay strong, Democrats. Have a positive message and keep resisting.